Before release, flame behavior is carefully analyzed. And today, we're going inside the factory that makes these giant safety matchbooks. This is Giant Safety Matchbook Manufacturing. It all starts with industrial-grade cardboard. Precision cutting is critical. Each sheet is stamped into perfect matchbook frames.
Hundreds are produced every hour.
Next comes the match splints.
These wooden sticks are cut with millimeter precision. Even one uneven stick can ruin the batch.
Quality control is constant.
The ignition compound must be perfectly balanced.
Now comes the most important part, the safety tip mixture.
Too little and it won't light.
Too much, and it becomes dangerous. Hundreds of giant matches are dipped simultaneously. Each tip forms in seconds.
Then they move into a high-temperature drying chamber.
The drying process takes precise timing.
And this is where they start to look real.
But we're just getting started.
Because the assembly process is even more satisfying. A safety match only works because of one critical component, the striking surface.
This surface contains a controlled amount of red phosphorus and binding agents. The texture must be rough enough to create friction,
but not so aggressive that it ignites accidentally.
Large cardboard sheets move into the coating line. A precision roller spreads the compound evenly. The strip is applied in perfect alignment. Then it's dried under controlled heat.
Now the giant matches are inserted into the frame.
A powerful press secures them tightly.
Each row must be perfectly spaced.
The cardboard cover is folded over with precision. It must open smoothly, but stay firm. Before final assemble, branding is printed on the covers. High-speed industrial printers add logos and designs. Some are promotional. Others are novelty-sized.
UV curing locks the ink instantly.
Every batch undergoes ignition testing.
The flame must be strong, but controlled.
A proper safety match burns evenly.
But they're not ready for shipment just yet.
Because the final stage involves massive packaging and distribution. Once assembled, each giant matchbook moves to final inspection.
The striking surface must feel rough and consistent.
And extinguishes without splintering.
Advanced scanners check spacing and alignment.
Only perfect units move forward.
Robotic arms stack them with millimeter precision.
Industrial shrink wrap secures each bundle.
These giant matchbooks are produced in bulk.
Each pallet can hold hundreds.
Heat seals everything airtight.
They're shipped worldwide. From novelty stores to promotional events.
But the real moment everyone waits for.
Lighting a giant safety match.
The friction triggers the chemical reaction instantly.
But it still remains controlled and safe.
Safety matches separate the ignition chemicals. The match head contains oxidizers and fuel.
The strip contains red phosphorus.
Only when they combine through friction, ignition occurs.
Scaling this up requires precision engineering.
But the final stage of production might surprise you. Because even a tiny imbalance can stop production.
When you scale up a safety match, everything becomes more complicated.
Even the texture of the ignition compound must be perfectly balanced.
A small miscalculation can ruin thousands of units.
Temperature and humidity are constantly monitored. Giant match heads require longer curing times. The drying speed is carefully controlled. Uneven heat can cause cracking. But when done correctly, the result is flawless. Giant matchbooks need reinforced backing. The spine must hold extra weight. It must bend smoothly, without tearing. Before release, flame behavior is carefully analyzed.
High-speed cameras track the ignition moment.
The goal is consistency.
A clean extinguish means safe design.
The burn time is consistent with the projected data.
Yes, and the radiant thermometer shows the height stabilized at 2.2 meters.
Some giant matchbooks are made for special events.
Others are created for branding campaigns.
And some are simply made to impress. At full capacity, the factory runs non-stop. Thousands of giant matches are produced every day.
Every department must stay synchronized.
I
just wait one other.
Because demand keeps growing.
But the final reveal shows just how powerful these giant matches really are.
After precision engineering, testing, and inspection, it's time for the ultimate test.
This is not an ordinary match.
It's several times larger than standard size.
And it only ignites under controlled friction.
Friction activates the ignition compound instantly. And the result is powerful. The flame burns longer and brighter.
Compared to a standard match, the difference is clear.
Yet it remains controlled.
And extinguishes safely.
Giant matchbooks are often used for marketing and events.
Some are made purely for novelty.
But behind the size is serious engineering. From raw cardboard to chemical precision, to robotic assembly, to global distribution.
Because even something simple
becomes extraordinary when scaled up.
Every step must be exact. Is an entire world of manufacturing precision.
Would you try lighting a giant match like this? Comment below. And subscribe for more extreme manufacturing videos.